Hey everybody, I'm back. How y'all doing out there? I just got through eating. I had me some chicken. Yes, God. I had some chicken and it was good. That's my favorite chicken. Uh, I'm just sitting here watching a little YouTube, seeing what's on YouTube, what kind of new shows are showing. Uh, I'm disappointed that I won't be able to go to my family house tomorrow to have no barbecue, have no ribs, no good old fashioned ribs. Cause ribs and potato salad, that's my thing. You know what? To come and think of it, I'm trying to sit here and think. What last time I had some potato salad? Hmm, I can't even remember, y'all. I'm not gonna even sit there and lie. I can't even remember when the last time I had some potato salad. I can't even remember. That's sad. Uh, my ex was asking me a while ago because he had called to see how I was doing and to make sure I was okay. Uh, when the last time I talked to my other gay child, and I told him I haven't. Since he left, uh, me and him ain't really been talking. He left and moved back home. So since he left, me and him ain't really been talking. And I really ain't too much talked to him because of multiple reasons. Multiple reasons was because when he was here, it seemed like that's the only thing we did was stay into it and stay in the art. And if anybody know me, I'm not. I'm really is the type of person really don't like to argue, and I keep going at it until I can get my point across. And see, then when I get my point across, I get very, very angry and get frustrated. And sometimes, if I get frustrated, it might take me into having a seizure. And so that's why here lately, I just been kind of like backing off and trying to stay away from people and not say nothing to hurt their feelings. Because that's another thing I'm working on. I'm kind of working on me. I'm kind of working on my attitude because that's the most important thing to me is my attitude. I know I'm not the best person to get along with. I can't. Now I I I kind of changed on cursing people out. I kind of did that. You know what I'm saying? But any other thing that if I get into it with somebody or we get in an argument, I sit there try my hardest to get my point across, and then I sit there and say, "Blah, no, and then they be trying to tell me to be quiet, and don't tell me to be quiet because when you tell me to be quiet, that really upsets me, and that makes me angry. So and to that I'd be like, I have to change. I have to do some changing within myself. In order enough for me to do some changes with myself, I need to stop hanging around the people that I used to hang around, which is my old circle. So I had to do, I think, what was best for me. Excuse me, y'all. I think I had to do what was best for me and remove me away from that. Because sometimes the people that you hang around with is the main people that will get you in trouble. So I had to stop. I did, y'all. I really did. As I was telling y'all, my ex came by today, and it was okay. Everything good. Culture. He wasn't. We didn't argue, which hey, it's the first time for everything. When it comes to him, I think he's about the only person that I know that get up under my skin. He knows because how much I love him. You understand what I'm saying? So, but this time it was kind of totally like different. It was just like God was with me and helped me kind of like balance that out and help me kind of balance and control. Even like when he called me a while ago to check on me and see how I was doing, I usually would when he tell me he'll call me back or say something remark, say some smart remark. But I this time I didn't do it. The first time I didn't even hear my phone ring because it was on my blanket, and I was posting to my YouTube fam and my YouTube supporters, out there. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Anyway, so when he told me he'll call me back, I didn't do no tripping because I had already knew who he was gonna get ready to call. So it doesn't when he said I gotta make a call. So I already knew. So anyway, to make a long story short, just like I told him when he was over here, I knew it was somebody else when you was over here that day. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. It it did make me mad. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that I be trying to tell people. Y'all be thinking that I'm dumb and y'all be thinking that I'm stupid. You know, you when you do certain things, the things that you do, you have consequences. And your consequences may cause you to lose some of your friends or any of your friends or I mean, I don't know. I can't really pronounce it. I can't really say so. I just say that the friends that I had or the friends that I thought I had, it's just you don't have them no more. And a lot of people ask me, well, how could you still talk to him or talk to him about his future or his future friend or boyfriend? Well, that's because I don't I don't get mad when it comes to my ex anymore. This how come you know the relationship with you and your ex is over. If you can stand talking to him about anything or anybody or the past that y'all had together and it wasn't good, that's when you know, hey baby, I'm done. I'm good. It's Gucci over here. What about you? You know, what people gotta understand when it's over, it's over. You know what I'm saying? When a person don't want you and they went on with their life, you gotta accept that. You can't get mad about it. You understand what I'm saying? You have to accept this is not what he want anymore. But this because he this is not what he want does not mean that that's your fault. You know, look at yourself in the mirror and say, well, damn. Like Mary J. Blige say, hey, gorgeous. You are gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? You are gorgeous. It's not your fault because he went out and did what he did. He did what he did because the type of person that he is. And he can't change. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, it's all saying, you know, like he had did some of my one of my friends. And the same way he did me, my friend did him. See, karma is something you better think about. Karma is something that you better think about because karma do not play. It does not because it don't matter if you gay, straight. It doesn't matter. You gonna get it back. The same way you gave it is that the same way you gonna get it. But yeah, he was calling me and he was telling me that he'll be back over here probably by Tuesday or Wednesday. Uh, and stuff like that because and I was just like, oh, okay. I mean, I didn't say nothing. Do I expect him coming back? I don't know. It's kind of hard to say with my ex. Yeah, my ex came over here today to do this for me. Yeah, sometimes my ex will say that he missed me and he just want to come over and stay all night and spend time with me. I mean, okay, I have no problem with that. I'm chill. Because at the end of the day, I don't want my ex back. I know how my ex is. I know my ex still in love with me. You understand what I'm saying? So, but then too, when he told me what he told me about, he do love that boy, but he not in love with that boy. That had told me and showed me, oh, you still going through the same stuff you used to go through. It's nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? It was just that I think when it came to my ex, I was more stability. I'm more stable than any other person that he dated. I'm more classier than any other person that he's dated. You know what I'm saying? My ex, it ain't nobody like me. It can't nobody top me. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that's where it comes in with my ex. You know what I'm saying? But everything that my ex told me today, how he he acknowledged me and he loved me. I mean, the things that he was just saying to me, it was just like it was real funny to me where he was sitting there saying that, he didn't think that I should get in another relationship. Okay, I understand. I'm in a hospital bed, but just like you want a companion, I want a companion too. Why shouldn't I get in it? You know why? Because my ex has always been like that. My ex don't want to see me with nobody else. It's he gonna always my ex is gonna always feel the way he feel. And I had just I mean I that's one of the things that my ex, hey, like like I told him, we talked about it last time when we talked about, what did we talk about? Oh, excuse me. We talked about last time before I got real sick, how when he was on the phone with his exes. I mean, and to me that was a no go. And about him cheating and stuff. To me that was a no go because I feel like if you in a relationship, like I told y'all, why would your boyfriend go and talk to your exes? And I don't get it. I don't get it. That's the thing with some women. Some women think it's okay, for to allow um they men or they husbands or they boyfriends to talk to their ex or to talk to other women in them. I think that's a form of a disrespect, and I think you allow him to disrespect yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I think hey, if that's the type of man that you want, if that's the type of relationship that you want, that's good. But on me, I couldn't do it. I say kudos to y'all, but I couldn't do it. Ain't no way. Hey, in Jesus' name, I'm gonna sit here and be in a relationship when I'm not appreciated. I need to be appreciative. I need to have some respect on my name. And I can't. I can't and I won't. I don't care who you is. And that's just like with women. These women got their bad. They see a fine homosexual, and the first thing they say, "Oh, I can turn him back straight." How can you turn some back body straight and they already gay? Whether you had sex or not, what's done is done. They can't go back. You know what I'm saying? It's a mess. It's just a mess, y'all. I would just, I sometimes I just sit here and I think, what's wrong with these people? I don't understand. But y'all, hey, I wanted to ask y'all something before I finish. Have y'all heard Beyonce and Big Frida song called? Well, it's Beyonce, but it's featured Big Frida. It's called Beyonce "Break My Soul." It's a compliment of CC Peniston back in I think it was the 80s or the 90s. Baby, I listened to that song. That song was hit. That song do make you want to go to the club and just be bopping. You'll be a bop. I was just thinking about that. Yeah. And you know what, child? I'm gonna talk about that too. It's something else. As long as me and my ex was together, we ain't never been to the club together. Like when my ex used to go over his mama's house and see about his mama because she was real sick. I used to go out and do my little thing and hustle and stuff like that. But for us, like going to the clubs and stuff like that, nah, we didn't do that. We didn't do that type of stuff. And but you know what? I think that another thing that caused my relationship was I didn't trust him. And then another thing caused my relationship is because I feel like I put all my time into hustling and not enough time into being there with him, trying to satisfy him and being there and to comfort him and support him like he need that support. And then on top of that, I always had, instead of me having be in the house by ourselves and being our own apartment by ourselves, I always had people staying with us, trying to help people out, not thinking and realizing and looking, this can ruin my relationship. And that's what it did. It ruined my relationship. I didn't think, but as I grow older at the age of 48, if I was to get in relationship, if I was to get another relationship now, what I didn't know then and what I do know now, yeah, it's a totally different situation. Yeah, I can honestly say I've learned some things. I've learned that you can't have nobody staying with you when you got a need. You know what I'm saying? They only complicate things. And don't always take your men around a homosexual. But because my man, I wasn't paying attention, I thought the things that my man was saying that I would never do you like this. I would never do that. I kind of believed it, but at the end of the day, me not thinking, would he really do this to me? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna take away his props because, like I sit there and tell y'all, he's a good man. Because I had seizures when I first met him. I had seizures and I was positive, and he took care of me. He took care when I got sick and had seizures. He took care of me. Whether he called my family, he took care of me. So that's why if it's anything I would do, I would be there for him through his time of need right now. But for it's like I know y'all thinking in y'all mind is because the way he treated me, do I think that I will go back to him? I don't think I will go back to him because I'm gonna tell y'all why. The same kind of hurt that he gave me, I wouldn't want that boy to deserve that same kind of hurt. You understand what I'm saying? Uh and but then the one thing that's going on, like he tell me, which I don't believe it. He tell me that him and the boy talk about everything. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for a second. But one thing that his auntie did say when I called him, go on over there and see about him. You're gonna be blessed, and that is true. He is going to be blessed. But he always have been a kind, sweethearted person. I can't take that away from him. He's been kind and sweethearted, y'all. He is a kind and sweethearted person. Sometimes when I be talking about him, I have to watch what I say because I don't be wanting to mention his name on this channel. Like I remember one time I mentioned his name, I had to erase the whole video, y'all. That's how come I'm slow. I'm special. I used to ride a little yellow bus. Um so yeah, it's been real. It's been real. And then again, y'all, this week has been a tough week for me. It really has. It's been rough dealing with everything. I had I Oh, excuse me, y'all. I've been dealing with a lot. Me worrying about uh how long it's gonna take me to get up out this bed. And then, I had really been sitting here thinking to myself to talk to my doctor about putting a brace on my legs so I'll be able to walk. Because I think that's the one thing that I would love to do is be able to get back up and walk, and I can get back up and stay in my own house. I don't. When I sit there and said y'all last time that I wasn't going to help nobody else, and I end up going to get ready to help somebody else, I think that was God showing me, no, you're not going to help nobody else. That's it. They don't did enough. They don't ran all over you. They don't did enough. We're not allowing them to do anything else. But I think this time around, I would actually just how you say it, be be myself and stay in my house by myself. You understand what I'm saying? Because I mean, I just look at it that I've stayed in my house by myself before. Where I stay at now in these apartments, I stayed in some apartments next door, and I stayed in my house by myself when my ex was over his mama a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that I have helped a lot of people, but a lot of people, like my sister said, have burned you. A lot of people that I thought that was trying to help themselves, they weren't trying to help themselves. They were trying to help. They were trying to help themselves to stay where they at. They was too comfortable from where they at. They didn't want to move. They didn't want to leave. So where that goes, that's hey, yeah. Y'all believe it is 4th of July tomorrow? To all you 4th of July, happy Memorial Day, happy 4th of July Memorial Day. Everybody that lost people in the Army, the Air Force, or just lost people period in this world. It's a tragedy. It's very is. It's sad. God God is here though. God is here and God is there. You know, now that I be watching TV and I was just saying to myself, if I ever do give up and I be in my wheelchair, I don't think I would want to go to gay pride because shoot, you don't know if you a walk out of gay pride or alive. That's how bad gay pride is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's how bad it is. That's just how bad this world is. Well, y'all, I wanted to get on here and do another recording to show my love for y'all, show my support, and thank y'all. Remember to subscribe, like, hit that notification bell. And remember, God is love. Love yourself, respect yourself if you don't do nothing else.